I want you to think about something for a second. Not quickly, just for a moment. When was the last time you saw something online and didn't question it at all? A video, a photo, a voice, a clip that was everywhere on your feed. We don't really stop anymore. We don't pause. We don't analyze. We just assume it's real. But what if that assumption is no longer safe? Not in the future, not someday, right now. Let me show you what I mean. There was a simple belief most of us grew up with. If you see it, it is real. That was the foundation of how we understood the world. But that foundation is breaking, because today, I can generate a face that never existed. I can create a voice that sounds completely human. I can generate a video that looks like it was filmed in the real world, even though nothing in it ever actually happened. And the strange part is not that this is possible. The strange part is how normal it already feels. Most people cannot tell the difference anymore, not even close. So, I decided to look into this properly, not casually, not through headlines, but by actually testing it. I took real human content and AI-generated content, and I placed them side by side. No hints, no labels, no context. Just one simple question. Which one is real? What happened next was more interesting than I expected. Let's start with something simple. Faces. 2 videos, 2 people speaking, one real human being, the other completely generated. At first, people were confident. They pointed quickly. They gave answers instantly. This one feels real. This one looks slightly off. But when they had to commit to an answer, things changed. Most of them got it wrong. And not just wrong, surprisingly wrong. Because the AI version didn't look fake in an obvious way. It didn't glitch. It didn't distort. It just looked normal. And that is exactly the problem. AI doesn't look fake anymore. It looks average. And average is what makes it impossible to detect quickly. Now, let's go deeper. Voice. We hear voices all the time. On calls, on videos, on messages. We trust them without thinking. So I recorded a simple sentence. Nothing dramatic, just normal speech. Then I used AI to recreate it. Same tone, same rhythm, same pauses. Then I played both versions to different people. And again, most of them couldn't tell. Some guessed instantly and guessed wrong. One person even said both voices sounded like me. That's when it starts to feel uncomfortable. Because voice is one of the most trusted signals we have. We close our eyes and believe what we hear. But now, even that is no longer reliable. Then came video. And this is where everything started to feel different. I showed clips of a city that doesn't exist. People walking, cars moving, normal daily life scenes. Then I showed real footage of an actual city. At first glance, both looked normal. Nothing unusual, nothing obvious. But when you looked closer, the AI version had small inconsistencies. A hand moving slightly unnatural. A shadow behaving in a way that didn't match physics. A background sign that didn't fully make sense. But here's the truth. Most people never look that closely. We scroll, we swipe, we move on. And that is exactly why it works. Now, here's something important. AI is not just making content for entertainment. It is already replacing real workflows, stock footage, voiceovers, editing, influencers. Entire parts of the internet are slowly being automated. And the scary part is, most of it is not labeled. There is no warning, no tag that says this was generated. It just appears like everything else. And that is where the real issue begins. Because if everything looks real, then nothing is guaranteed real anymore. So, what do we do in a world like this? We don't panic. We adjust. We start paying attention again. Not to everything. Just enough to question what we see. A face that looks too smooth. A voice that feels too perfect. A video that feels slightly off. Even if you can't explain why. It is not about fear. It is about awareness. Because the truth is simple. We are entering a time where seeing is no longer believing. And maybe the new skill of this era is not recognizing what is real, but learning to pause before we decide what is fake. And if you're wondering where all of this is heading, we are just getting started.